excellence. Our middle division provides students with over 15 course offerings, providing them with opportunities to explore their talents and gifts. Our upper division provides personalized academic journeys, allowing them to achieve their dreams. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school, inviting you to journey with us. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us, where every path leads to purpose.
National headlines and the local stories you care about. WLBB, Carrollton, News Talk 1330, FM 106.3.
Good morning. Welcome to Community Voice. Today is Tuesday, January 13th. Just double checking the date to make sure I was right there. And we have Oak Mountain Academy in the studio with us today. We have Dr. Jacob Wells. He's the Upper Division Dean. Isa Hernandez, 11th grade student. And SGA, Student Government. Is that what that is? Student Government. Cool. Vice President. We also have Stasio Roll. He is a senior and the former student government president. And today we're going to be talking about the upper division, the journey on the mountain, an inside look into the upper division at Oak Mountain Academy. So let's jump right into it. If we could, Jacob, why don't we start with you, my friend? How about you give folks a bit of a background on you? Tell us a bit of your story.
Sure. So I've lived in Carrollton for about a year and a half. Well, I guess I live in Carroll County, Villa Rica. But
Sure.
I moved here from Pennsylvania before that, and prior to living in Pennsylvania, I had a teaching job in Arizona. And prior to that, I lived in Washington State and Alabama, but I'm originally from California. So I've lived all over the country, and I've had opportunities to teach students in Arizona, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. And coming to Oak Mountain Academy has been a really powerful experience to join such a kind of close-knit, family-oriented community, and being able to kind of trace my trajectory from the early parts of my career to now has it's
Awesome. Well, man, thank you so much for coming on the program. We'll throw it over to Stasio. Stasio, you're a senior. Tell us a bit about you, man.
Yeah, so I've been attending Oak Mountain Academy for what will be after this year 13 years. I've been here since kindergarten, and honestly, it's been a blast. It's obviously super different being the size of school that we are, but I've made so many memories here with so many friends, and I wouldn't change a thing about it.
Take it. Right on, man. Well, I appreciate you joining us again. We established just before the show that the last time you came on, you were a freshman.
Yes, sir.
Man, time has flown by that fast. That's crazy. All right, let's throw it over to Isa Hernandez. Isa, you're an 11th grade student. You're a junior. Tell us a bit about you.
I've been at Oak Mountain for 4 years. I started when I was in 7th grade. I love it there. It really helps. The small class size in the small school might be different, but it definitely helps with friends and environment. Like, I'm friends with everyone. Everyone is together. We all help each other. The memories I've made there, I'll always remember for the rest of my life. It's such a good school. I love it.
That's great, man. That's great. So you're 11th grade student. Yeah, I think the class size has to go a long way. Mm-hmm. I mean, to be able to have that more one-on-one time with the professors, mm-hmm. To have that assistance. It's not like, when I was in high school, there were like 30-something kids in a class. Like, they were, putting the runoff into trailers, right? I was one of the trailer runoffs. So I love that, man. The class size goes a long way. If we could, Stasio, why don't you tell us a bit about the culture? Because, what we're talking about here is what sets Oak Mountain Academy apart from other school options. And I appreciate you, Isa, kind of touching on the small class size that goes a long way. Stasio, maybe you could tell us a little bit about the culture.
Yeah, so like you said, it's quite a small community. But with that small community, it creates a sort of involvement for everyone. Everyone has a part in this community. No one feels left out. Like, for example, I've been a part of multiple clubs, multiple sports teams, and it's just the way that it's designed, everyone feels like they're a part and no one feels left out.
Awesome. I love that, man. And I can see how that carries over into like sports with like the no-cut policy. It's cool that it gives everybody the opportunity to really find out what they can do. I mean, you go to, I would have never made the basketball team, but maybe I'd be a great basketball player. They would have never let me try. I doubt it, but I mean, I should have had the opportunity to try. Of
course.
All right, we'll throw it back over to Upper Division Dean Jacob Wells, Dr. Jacob Wells. Oh my God, I feel like I never say the doctor bit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I feel like a real bum.
That's okay. No worries at all.
Man, Dr. Jacob Wells, he's the Upper Division Dean at Oak Mountain Academy. Could you maybe tell us a bit about the academic journeys?
Sure, yeah. So at Oak Mountain Academy, in each division, we have a very clear and specific purpose, right? So one thing that we try to instill in our students across all divisions is a sense of purpose. And so one way that we do that is by creating divisions that have a clear purpose, right? And in the lower division, the purpose for our students is to prepare them, right? We prepare them not only with, obviously, accelerated content, but also through skill building, right? Our students in the lower school, and the students here can definitely attest to this, right? They learn leadership skills. They learn how to be empathetic. They learn how to communicate with their peers. In the lower school, they are preparing for not only what comes in the middle and upper divisions, but also the skills that are going to stick with them for a lifetime, right? And so those leadership opportunities and that opportunity to grow empathic communication is an effective kind of way that we teach our lower school students, right? The content is the vehicle, but the skills are really at the core. And so we're preparing them for both the middle and upper divisions, but also what comes after. In the middle division, our students are exploring, right? They are exploring what their passions might be, and they're exploring what their purpose is, right? And the way that we encourage our middle school students to explore is through not only the academic classes, but also through our enrichments, right? And the middle school students at Oak Mountain Academy take 14 enrichments over their course as middle schoolers, which means they get to have an experience in choir, have an experience in band, have an experience in entrepreneurship, right? And so those enrichment classes go above and beyond what the academic core classes can offer, and it gives our middle school students a huge breadth of opportunity to explore what they really like and what they might want to pursue later, right? And then in the upper school, they take the foundational skills that they developed in lower school and middle school, as well as those opportunities to explore what they're passionate about. And then they set on achieving their goals, right? And so achievement is the purpose of the upper school, where they are focusing obviously on preparing themselves for college and industry, but also developing whatever their path might be, right? So they might be super interested in AP classes. They might be super interested in becoming proficient in a foreign language or establishing a business, right? And so we give our upper school students the opportunity to achieve really whatever they want. And by the time they become seniors, they show what they're capable of through the senior seminar class, where they do significant research and presentation. Stasio can tell you about it. He's in the middle of it right now. And the senior seminar class is a great way to cap off everything that they've done through the divisions at Oak Mountain Academy.
Excellent. That is Dr. Jacob Wells, the Upper Division Dean at Oak Mountain Academy, our guest on this morning's episode of Community Voice. We're going to go ahead and knock out our first commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to talk a bit more about the journey in the upper division as we continue our conversation with Dr. Jacob Wells, Isa Hernandez, and Stasio Roll. A quick reminder, this morning's episode of Community Voice is currently being live streamed on our WLBB News Talk 1330 Facebook page, as well as our Graded Communications YouTube page. You can check out the apps, of course. You can check out the live streams. So if you have any questions or comments for our guests, please feel free to hop in the chat. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health and Oak Mountain Academy.
Imagine a place where every heartbeat is monitored with the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Oak Mountain Academy is a vibrant community built on innovation, academic excellence, and a 64-year legacy of shaping community leaders. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school at Oak Mountain Academy, inviting you to visit the mountain and experience firsthand the passion, purpose, and personalized education that defines our school. Come see how our mission and vision come to life each day. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us so that you can discover your journey on the mountain, where every path leads to purpose.
And we're back to Community Voice. We got Oak Mountain Academy in the studio with us today. We are live streaming this morning's episode as we discuss life in the upper division with Dr. Jacob Wells, Isa Hernandez, and Stasio Roll on our News Talk 1330 Facebook page, as well as our Graddick Communications YouTube. So if you have any questions or comments for our guests, please feel free to throw those into the chat. So let's talk about the journey in the upper division. Maybe you guys, Stasio and Isa, maybe you guys could tell us a bit about what that's like. I don't know if you guys want to break those up or if you have them broke up already, but maybe tell us a bit about it.
I can talk about the academic journeys. We have 4 different journeys: the AP Scholar Journey, Entrepreneur Scholar Journey, World Language Journey, and the Customized Academic Scholar Journey. So the first one, the AP Scholar Journey, OMA does a really good job of offering us a variety amount of different AP courses. They offer 17 different courses in 5 subject categories. You have histories, you have maths, you have sciences, even some entrepreneurship classes. So those are all great. And the journey consists of college level courses that with corresponding exams that do have tests at the end in May each year. And the college level course really helps you kind of prepare yourself for that college level class when you do get older. And I mean, if you do well enough, you even get, college credit to, help you save a few bucks in college, which is really awesome. Next one is the Entrepreneur Scholar Journey. And this one I think is really cool because I don't think a lot of schools offer this. And of course, I'm biased towards OMA, but I myself have taken this journey as well. And it's exactly how it sounds, it provides students with a clearly defined curriculum to acquire essential knowledge for, developing skills in the business and leadership world. Some skills that are taught are identifying entrepreneurial characteristics, business model development, recognizing a business opportunity, and even starting a business and maintaining it. So the Entrepreneur Seal is a signal to colleges. Well, first let me say, the Entrepreneur Seal is when you complete the full course, and it's given to you on your graduation, and it's basically a sign to colleges that the student has participated and is really college ready again to perform in the business-related field of study after they graduate from OMA. Isa, would you like to talk about the next 2?
Yeah. So for co-curricular opportunities, we have a lot of academic opportunities. We have the academic team that meets. We have a lot of athletics. We offer volleyball, basketball, cross country, tennis, and almost everyone is a part of some kind of athletic. Stasio is a part of the swim team. They do great there. We have an arts program as well. We have band. Our theater performers, they're amazing. They do so good. So we have a lot of opportunities. If you're not into athletics, you can go into band. If you like to act, you can go into our drama program. Or if you are into athletics, we have many opportunities for that. We also have a lot of mission-driven activities, so service projects and advisory programs. So for service projects and our environmental club, we go out sometimes to the Greenbelt and we clean up. We do things like that. We do the angel tree at our school. We just do things to try and help our community out. Our advisory program is something we do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's where we meet sometimes with the whole school, sometimes it's just one division, but we meet and we talk about certain things. Sometimes we meet and have people come in. We've had firefighters come in, things like that, and just learn new things. We also have a Big Little kind of activity that we do. So it's where one upper school student or middle school student is paired up with a lower division student, and you just try and help them, guide them, lead them, because they look up to you, and so you want to help them out and make sure they are doing the best they can, and you show up for them during school and outside of school as well.
Excellent. So what about special events?
So some special events on the mountain, it's really just a way for all three divisions to kind of come together. For example, we have the Fall Festival, which is a great example. Each year in October, we have this big festival on our soccer field with many booths and, consisting of little, carnival games like Pin the Donkey, stuff like that. And really, I think the main point for these type of events is really kind of how Issa touched on the Big Little, is just to be able to combine all these different divisions and form a sense of community within the school that it's to make it feel less of a school and more of sort of like a family in a way.
Excellent. And if one of you might want to tell us a bit about, we covered culture a little bit earlier, but I'd like to maybe touch on the leadership training. I'm not exactly sure which one that one would be.
Leadership training. It's academic, co-curriculars, and of course the student ambassador program. I have participated in quite a few of these. So one I would say is really important, of course, is the student ambassador program. 2 students or 3, depending on the size of the class, are selected from each grade level, 1st grade through 12th grade, in OME. And basically, it's exactly how it sounds. Students are trained to become ambassadors of the school, broadcast the school to other, or potential students or potential parents, and really just give them a view of what Oak Mountain is like. And it doesn't only, help them, teach or present the school to other parents or students, but it also just prepares them for the real world. To, for example, if you're in the market department, it teaches you to pitch yourself out there and, not be afraid to speak or, kind of get rid of that public
fear of public speaking, and it helps. I think that being able to do that or to kind of work in that field, it's like it makes you a really good communicator. I mean, being able to compress a lot of complicated concepts in some cases into something simple and easy to process. Thank you both, man. I appreciate you guys taking the time to kind of take us through some of that, because I know that, that's the thing about it. When there's a lot going on, there's always different programs and initiatives that helps try to enrich the students' lives, and that that pays off when college comes around. Let's throw it back over to Dr. Jacob Wells, Upper Division Dean. Jacob, why should families consider Oak Mountain Academy? I mean, I know we've talked about a lot of things. There's a lot of pluses and perks to the Oak Mountain Academy experience, but why should families consider Oak Mountain Academy as the right school choice for them?
Yeah, so there are 4 kind of major pillars and reasons why parents and students, families might choose Oak Mountain Academy. Those 4 pillars are academic excellence, a faith-based environment, the dynamic opportunities we offer through our academics and co-curriculars, and then the family environment, right? So in terms of academic excellence, we, like I mentioned earlier, we have a kind of content is the vehicle and skills are the main driving force in all 3 of our divisions, right? So our students master content along the way, but they're really mastering that content as a byproduct of the skills that they're learning in the classroom. Right, so the skill is at the center, and students learn content as a byproduct of that, and it shows in terms both kind of in statistical data with how our students do on SAT, ACT, AP scores, the ERB tests. Right, our students consistently score well above state and national averages, and then also like on the ground when you talk to a student, you can really tell that they are learning those skills. Right, so whether it's leadership skills or how they talk about a Socratic discussion in their class, or if you drop into an English class or a science class or a history class, and you see them doing a major project, the way that they present, right? You can tell if you look really kind of zoom in on individual experiences, our students are learning many of those skills as they go through our school. So that academic excellence piece really stands out. Also, our school is faith-based, meaning that we're open to all belief systems and not any specific kind of creed or religious doctrine, right? But we are open to all of them, which is a really kind of inviting factor for our school. And the way that we teach faith largely is through service, right? So whether it's through our advisory programming, our service industries classes, that's how we kind of teach our faith component, where we take major religious teachings and apply them to serving others. And then dynamic opportunities, whether it is the Big Little program, leadership opportunities like the Ambassador program, or being on a varsity sports team, right? All of those things help our students develop communication, leadership skills, and critical thinking skills, right? It's obviously, critical thinking skills are obviously learned in the classroom, but they are also learned in real time, right? And so those programs and athletic opportunities allow our students to really grow as an individual. And then lastly is our family environment. I mean, we have a small community, right? As our two students have talked about extensively already this morning. What that gives you is a relationship not just with the student, but with their parents, with their grandparents. We have one of our big events on campus for special events is Grandparents Day, right? And that is a huge opportunity for us to connect with multiple generations in a family. And so our students are kind of our connection piece, but we also are connected with their parents and their grandparents. And so those four pillars, academic excellence, faith-based curriculum, those dynamic opportunities, and the family environment are really what might be reasons why a student might come to Oak Mountain Academy.
Excellent. Time is 8:51. We're going to go ahead and knock out that last commercial break. But when we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Dr. Jacob Wells, Isa Hernandez, and Stasio Roll, all as we discuss the upper division at Oak Mountain Academy. So stay with us. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health and Oak Mountain Academy.
Imagine a place where every heartbeat is monitored with the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Do the math. At Oak Mountain Academy, our average graduating class has just 12 students. We celebrate a 100% graduation rate with more than $10.5 million in college scholarships offered. Plus, 96% of our students are accepted into their top choice college. Do the math. Can you see the value of an OMA education? I'm Patrick Uran, head of school at Oak Mountain Academy, and I'm here to help you do the math. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us so that you can discover your journey on the mountain, where every path leads to purpose.
Welcome back to Community Voice. I'm your host, Josh Engel. We got Oak Mountain Academy in the studio with us today. Just a quick reminder, if you have any last-minute questions or comments or kudos for our guests from the upper division, Dr. Jacob Wells, Isa Hernandez, or Stasio Roll, you can still hop on the Facebook live stream. I got it pulled up here, so if anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to throw those in the chat. And again, you could share this live stream. You can pull up the Grata Communications YouTube. You can share the YouTube link, spread the good word, and celebrate these kids. All three of these kids. I mean, Dr. Jacob Wells, he's not really a kid, but I don't know. Makes me feel like a kid. We always have a good time. We always have a lot of laughs. And shout out to Isa and Stasio coming on the show with us here. I appreciate you guys taking the time to cover a lot of topics earlier as we discussed everything that, just life on the mountain in general. I know that there are a lot of, you guys had a chance to touch on a lot of topics. The academic journeys, the AP Scholar journey, the Entrepreneur Scholar journey, the World Language journey, which blows my mind that you guys have those options available. And, of course, the customized academic scholar journey. Each of these, you can find more information about these online. It really customizes the experience for the students. why don't we do this real quick before we wrap up with Jacob? I'd like just quickly to get a quick. I'd like to ask Isa and Stasio if maybe you could give us a unique experience, a moment or a memory that impacted you. It could be something small, it could be something big. Why don't you each? We'll start with Stasio. If you could share a story or a moment that really personifies how Oak Mountain Academy has been a unique experience for you.
Yeah, so one story that always sticks with me at my time at Oak Mountain, I would say, is my sophomore year basketball team. Just in general, the whole season, it was like so fun, and it was so involving. I mean, every other day we were all together at someone's house, and either going over game plan for a game or just having fun with one another. And what I like about it specifically that I don't think too many schools do is, of course, you don't have to be the best to be a part of the team, which opens the doors for many other people who maybe never even try the game. I know a couple friends who were like, you know what, I'll just try it out, and they became really good at it. But I just like the involvement with everyone. The bus rides to each game. We made playoffs that year. That was super fun for me. Just the atmosphere that we were going into, and just being able to really show that camaraderie that we built so strongly from being part of such a small school and knowing each other so well. It was really special to me.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much, Stasio. When you were talking about the kids that we're like, I'll try it out, I was half expecting you to be like, yeah, and that person was LeBron James, or like throw out a bunch of like NBA stars or something. Isa, same question. Give us an experience or memory, and you can't say his sophomore basketball team, although they were legit. Share a story with us.
I think one of my favorite kind of memories or experiences that I had was we have an opportunity to do a student aid time at our school. So it's where a high school student could go down to the elementary school during a period, and you get to assist a certain teacher or whatever they need in the elementary school. I have a little sister in the elementary school, and I have 3 cousins. So being down there really helped me create connections with the younger kids, like helping them with writing, helping them with reading or math, whatever it might be. It helped me connect with them and really help them to grow and prepare for high school, since I am in the high school, just to show them how things are and how we do it. And to this day, that was last year, and so now this year, like, the kids come up to me every day, like they call me Miss Isa, and it just really helped with the connection and made me feel like good about being able to help the little ones.
That's awesome. That's great, man. I love that. Thank you both, Isa and Stasio, for representing your respective grades and the upper division so well this morning on the program. Jacob, man, take us out. We only have a couple of minutes left. Anything you want to share with listeners before we wrap up?
Sure. So we want to make sure that Oak Mountain Academy is an option for all families who are looking for this type of education and are mission appropriate, right? And being an independent school, there might be many families who think that this option is not affordable for them, right? And so one thing that I want to try to communicate to all families who would like this experience is that Oak Mountain Academy works really hard to try to make this type of education affordable, right? And so we work diligently to create different types of scholarship opportunities, right? And those opportunities include various academic scholarships and also need-based scholarships. So if a student comes in with a super impressive academic pedigree, then we're going to work really hard to give them an opportunity to come to Oak Mountain. If they also are a family that is mission appropriate, and we really could see them being an impactful family on the mountain, then we offer needs-based scholarships, and then we also offer a combination of both, right, where a student might benefit both from their academic background as well as needs-based scholarships too, right? And we have opportunities for parents to ask questions about this. They're always welcome to visit our website or give us a call about what might be available to them. And then also in February, we have an upcoming open house on February the 11th. And parents can contact us and communicate with us directly at that event.
Excellent. Awesome. Dr. Jacob Wells, Isa Hernandez, and Stasio Roll. For more, check out oakmountain.us. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you to everyone who tuned in with us. We'll see you next time.